Hello, I'm Meenakshi, and today we are going to be meeting in a circle and for a guided meditation and sharing. Because when a meditation is guided and we visualize and connect to the source, then all of us receive messages. These messages may be very personal, but actually, they're always meant for everyone who is in that circle. You may have attended the circle when we actually had it, or you may be watching this later. You were in the circle, and so there will be a message in this for you. That message is not meant just for that personality, the I am Meenakshi, or I am whoever your name is. It is always meant for everyone, for many people around us. And so when we share what we see, what we experience after a meditation, it helps not only us to remember and to acknowledge and to be grateful for what we keep receiving and to wake up, it also helps everyone with whom we share. I'm so grateful that we have this co-creator circle where we meet every week on a Sunday. Nowadays, we're very lucky because we have a very beautiful guide, Taveta Grant. She's a very pure connection to Source. Source has everything and everyone. We are all an aspect of the Source. That's the beauty of the guided visualizations and meditations that we do here. So I'm looking forward to seeing you either through Zoom in that timeless space or through the recorded meditations, because we will be posting it on our video channel on YouTube. And today is July 25th. It's the day out of time. In the 13 moon calendar of the sun and the moon, lunar solar, today is a day which is not accounted for. It's a day of peacefulness, calmness, serenity. It's a day of creating time. It's a day of co-creating. Some of us will be here as the sun is rising, some of us will be when the sun is in the sky, and others will be when the sun is about to set. And yet we're always in the same now. Isn't that just amazing and beautiful? Looking forward to seeing you.
And inside of the light is the dark. And at the center of all of it is pure light. So on this journey today, we're going to look at three different things. The first thing is to find out, because sometimes our minds are very active and we don't always know where something is being held in the energy fields or the body. And so the first part is going to be asking the body to speak to us. And the body does connect to our higher selves, to our subconscious, to the energy fields. And the second part is a connection to the new technologies that we have, the ones that we have been using, but these are ones that have come back again at a stronger, more different frequencies. They are light energy frequencies for technologies that will appear on the earth and that we can access. And then the third is to the new aurora. That is, we're going to journey to the new earth. And during this meditation. So it's a three-part thing. When when I ask you to ask your body something, it will probably be a yes or no. It doesn't have to be detailed of anything, because we're now being asked to fully embrace the source of who we are. The word in the Bible and others, the word is God. God is source. God is the creator, and we are the expression of him on earth. And we are here to create that expression again, to move beyond Atlantis, beyond Lemuria, back beyond when we were all united in life and enjoying it with the highest frequency we could. So we're going to be pulling that down into ourselves and into our alignment so that we can maintain that alignment and that vision and that heart space, heart-mind space as we go out and do things. So we become open and flexible. We can see what has happened, because everything that's happening is perfect for transition. It's perfect for everyone's journey. Before we start, I think sometimes people come in and we have something to share, and it can be like 1 or 2 minutes before we start. And what we find, if you'd like to share it, a word or a struggle or a joy that you're having, those things are going to, that what we're bringing in and how they get transformed and united at the end. So would anybody like to share anything? Unmute yourself, say your name, and just what you're working on, what you'd like to do, or what was bothering you, or something positive that happened, or something that you'd like to let go of. Just unmute yourself and share. Anybody?
I'll start. I'm Meenakshi, and okay, Vinita wants to share. Vinita, go ahead.
Okay, so I was on mute. Sorry, Meenakshi, I took up. You were going to start sharing. Yeah, Taveta, I think I'm just going to share words that come to my mind, and we'll take it from there. So I think the first word that's coming to my mind is attachment.
Beautiful. Great. That's perfect. That's so perfect. Thank you. Great. Okay. And then you can, unless you have something else, just remember to mute yourself back. Meenakshi, did you want to share something?
Yes, I'm Meenakshi. I want to share maybe a sentence, which is that I am struggling with times when I speak something which I feel may hurt another person, but it seems so important to say it. It may seem rude, and then it later it makes me feel very bad, but I just feel it's necessary to say. Sometimes it's disagreeing with someone, and because everyone I meet nowadays is of a very high vibration, I feel very uncomfortable after that. But I also feel we have to be authentic, and so I just say what's in my mind. That's what I'm struggling with.
That's perfect, because if someone is of a high vibration, then they are open and they are flexible and they will hear. And so there should never be, coming from another high vibration, a fear or that they're going to hurt somebody, because when they carry that, they're going to hurt somebody. That vibration of thinking that will hurt them at some level, because they're thinking it. And if they're an empath like I am, I will feel it and I will think, oh, is that mine? And most of the time, the hurts are never mine, because I'm not rising and living in that. And I also experienced that when my niece was coming over with her son, and her husband is in great fear and everybody has to wear a mask when they're inside. And my daughter, who's, doesn't do any of this stuff, said, now don't respond. Now, we've talked over the years about COVID and all this stuff and masks, and it's going to be with us. People getting sick and people dying from whatever. And people will wear masks if they like and if they don't like. I think it's absolutely fine. I personally don't have to say anything. And I realized when she said that. However, I decided that what I did need to say to be authentic was that you are wearing a mask outside and you don't want to wear a mask in the house. But my house has air purifiers in both my houses in Florida and Asheville. They've had them for years now. The air in here is very clear and fresh. So unless we're sick, you're not going to come into my house and get sick. Outside, the airs with the planes flying over in the chemtrails, with the 318 or 85 tree species in Asheville in the arc, and it's in the mountains and things come down. And spring or even summer, you're getting, and the fires from out west, you are getting toxins. There isn't one doctor I know that doesn't say that the air is toxic. Now, we need to go around thinking, I'm breathing the air and my breath is clear and I'm source connected. And so I will link to source and breathe pure air because my body's been created to breathe it in, and my cells know they're connected. The mitochondria, everything is connected to God's source. So if I can stay at this level, I am resonating at the level where everything is unity. However, I thought if I don't share, because back in November and October, they did tell people, get in air purifiers into your homes so that you can have air circulating, check your air conditioning. So in order for me to be honest and carry the highest truth and be loving, I needed to share. So I said that we had air purifiers in the house. They could just, that the air in here is very clear, but if you want to keep your masks on, you need to feel comfortable, whatever you're doing and wherever you are. But I had to share my feeling about the air purifiers. And if you have animals, it is important that you have the air purifiers. So that is a double reason to have air purifiers if you can afford them. There is one called, I don't know, there's an air purifier that's not too expensive, and it's and I can put the name out later. But again, it's up to each individual to what they do. So I was able to share, coming from a space of not trying to tell them what to do, just detach in a really loving space. And when I detached in a really loving space, they all heard me. They all were so appreciative. So the reminder is that if we're going to share something, we stop, we center, we shift ourselves up here and say, this will be accepted by whoever at the highest level. And then the joy can come. And it was a very nice time when people came over, when the extended family came. And sometimes they forgot to put the mask on inside and then they go put it on again. And you just have to sit back and go, okay, what, you know, it's fine. It's absolutely doesn't matter. It matters where we're coming from. And if we come from anything other than, this is my feeling and I want to share it because it's the right thing to do. And people need to be able to do their right thing. In other words, wear a mask, not wear a mask, do this, not do that. It's all okay. So that's very important. My long 2-minute went into a long thing, but I think it's important if we have something to say, we share it from a heart and we stop before we do it. And we clear everything out of our mind. We cannot come from worry, hurt, fear, frustration. And it's so hard to get those little things out of here. That's why today's meditation is going to be 3 parts. The divine will, the divine love, and the divine wisdom. And
Beautiful.
we have those troubles. That, you know, like, why can't somebody get it? I'm doing it my way. Anyway, anybody else want to share something? No.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Real quick. Lillian, my name is Lillian. I'm Lillian. What I'd like to share, so you said before that, you know, everything that we're going through and something that we struggle with, something like that. I think self-expression, I always feel like I have a lot to say, but I really am dealing with self-expression, let's say this way. I try to identify where that comes from. Sometimes I think I do, but at the same time, I try to go and focus on that point and try to transform that, but it's been a challenge so far. That's what I want to share. But it's linked to what you're saying, you know, I believe that everything that we try to share or we try to express needs to come from a space of, be authentic, not judgmental, and different things that are important when we're expressing ourselves. In my case, sometimes I think it could be, you know, my own self-judgment that we impose on ourselves most of the time, you know, and that's being my, you know, point of focus at this moment. Deal with that in my life, transform in different parts of my life, the self-judgment, expect too much from yourself. And I got to transform that in different parts of my life. But I think in my self-expression still have a little bit to work on. And I hope this meditation will help me a little bit.
Oh, thank you. First, I'd like to say that you're looking different. You're looking lighter and brighter. I can't believe it. The transformation is amazing. So let's put the judgment away and say, sometimes because we have an inner truth of what we know is for us, and just to realize that we have sometimes knowledge, either to something that's been given to us to express or do or be. And sometimes our energy can go out, and because it's either so open or it's carrying a higher truth that we want everybody to hear or see, and we just want to do this, we just come back and realize we accept everybody where they are, and everybody's so perfect. And going back one more time, which was, I was reminded yesterday, it has to do with everything is divine and everything is orchestrated. And while I know certain things to be truths, I'm not the orchestrator. And I can only orchestrate what's around me. So I move back into that state of grace and beauty again and let it all go. But I can, and I'm getting stronger. And I think we all have to be stronger in letting that channel of light be wrapped around us and be able to be open in the fullness of our expression with loving ourselves and not having our energy affect others, because it will. If we're coming from a very light space, and unless we reach that level of I am fine right here, and everybody else is fine, and our brains go in and out because there are so many triggers around us right now. It's very, 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 it's like, I love your hair. Now just think of that as being a trigger from everybody. And my hair must have gone flat. It went flat. Maybe my brain is saying, just go flat. Don't take anything from anybody. No, I'm teasing. These are examples of all this energy that's there. And I would like my hair to be like that, as a halo around you. Perfect, glowing with light and resonating with the God consciousness, and not even thinking judgment, just saying, you can't judge God, and you are God. You are the God particle, so you can't judge it. So I guess that's another reason I have to keep saying, I can't judge where somebody else is and what they're doing, but I can sit back and look and enjoy and be happy for them. And just, it's great. Life is fine. So Steve, we're just sharing a word or something that's great or something that isn't, that happened, because at the end, these things will be tied in. Would you like to share your name and a word, or nothing?
Oh, sure. My name is Steve, and let's see, word, I would just share acceptance.
Great. Okay. That's perfect. I like ending that so we can begin the meditation. Super. Okay. Well, if we all put ourselves on mute, again, the meditation is going to be a 3-part. Again, if you find that you're gone off somewhere, then go off somewhere. If you don't have to follow me, this is not, this is never something that needs to be followed. If you're taken somewhere, remember that's, everything is perfect. You'll be guided. So drink some water if you need, get comfortable. I'd ask that you see, as you begin, a lotus above your crown. I'd like that lotus to rise above your crown with the beautiful colors of gold, silver, and light, white light, copper, and rainbow colors, and sit way, way above your crown, way above your crown. I'd like for you to ask yourself questions now. I'd like you to feel in your body, your head and your brain, and ask it, is there anything that needs to be let go or shifted? A yes or no answer. That's all you are feeling. You are feeling your physical body on earth, perhaps your extended body. We move down from that into your neck and your throat. Is there anything here that needs healing or attention? Letting go. We flow down into your lungs and your chest. Is there anything you feel that needs letting go or healing? We flow down into the intestine and the stomach and the liver and the kidneys. Is there anything that you need to let go as you relax deeper and deeper? Feeling your shoulders. From your shoulders, is there anything you need to let go? From your legs and your feet, is there anything you need to let go? From your heart, is there anything you need to let go? We're breathing in the light. From your energy fields and above your crown and below your feet, is there anything you need to let go and transform? Relaxing deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. The rainbow light from the lotus above your crown flows down around your entire body. It brings the flood of the light source, your divine connection, deep down into the mitochondria of every cell of your body, deeper and deeper through all of the cells, the cellular membranes, the organs, the blood, the skeletal system, through every part of the tissue, through every part of the physical and the etheric structure of your body is coming down, healing energy in massive doses, down through you, down into the center of the earth, spreading out around the earth, into the healing waters, into the oceans, into the ground of homes. Breathing in and relaxing deeper and deeper. It is taking down and away the ancient past from the earth plane. It is taking away the ancient energies of the cultures. It is taking away the electromagnetic energy grids of the earth from the ancient times and aligning them into the God source of light, pure light, radiating light. You relax deeper and deeper, feeling your whole body surrendering. Your whole body surrenders through the love of your divine being on earth. You surrender it, you release everything. You accept and release and detach. And your body feels lighter and lighter and lighter. And as your body feels lighter and lighter, all these things are pouring out of your body, out of your mind, out of your heart space, out of your energy fields, out of the past energy that has been tagged to all the ancient civilizations, cultures, people, and planetary evolving of the earth. You rise up. You are rising up higher and higher. You feel like you are on a mountaintop, and you find yourself lying on a crystal bed of light. This crystal bed of light now begins to speak to you. It comes up and brings you new information and continues the release of the old. This is the crystal healing bed that you now have at your fingertips anytime you want it. You lie on this crystal bed of light with the divine angels and masters of the universe, to which you are eternally connected. And the energy flows. You find yourself moving in and out of the light and the void. The light and the void. You find yourself perhaps in a cocoon, or more and more things are leaving you. Look at your body and see what's leaving you. Or perhaps there are angel guides around you, telling you things, giving you things. This is the safest space that you can be in. It is you. You are being blessed with the truth of your frequency and energy, connected with the God source, connected in space. No time, no space, just spatial light. It is all of space. It is the universe. It is cosmos. It is SPACIAL. It is whole. You lie on this grid and it shifts your electromagnetic energy fields. It shifts your physical presence to be strong. Embody the joy. This is the wisdom. For with the wisdom, what you create in your mind, you create it on the earth plane. And this crystal light bed is now coming onto the earth plane in an electromagnetic frequency that will resonate the new technologies for you to be present around anything and anyone. You are aligning to this now. Love with wisdom and wisdom with love lead to divine action. Thy will with your will. Thy will be done. Thy will is my will. We are in unison. We are one with the Creator Source, with the source of all that is. All things that flow through and are released easily now, easily and gently. We no longer struggle. We just say, it is light. It is light. We are light. It is light. Be done. It is light. Be gone. It is light. The power of the force radiates through your body, through your hands, through your third eye, through your heart, above and below your feet and head. These are the powers that you carry. These are the power frequencies you will resonate in. This is the love force. It is being now united with all the love frequencies that are on the earth. So you will see in your mind's eye the earth and the lights around the earth. They are now multiplying 100-fold, and they are stronger. The dark is there and is leaving. The light force is stronger, and the dark is leaving. You can see it leaving. The shadows are lighter. Breathe in and out. We now ask you to raise yourself up and go see the new aurora. This is the new earth. I want to take you there. Strands of golden light and white light are wrapping around you, carrying you up, up and out, farther and farther out. I want you to see what is it like. Feel what is it like. Embody those feelings. See those feelings. See what is happening. See what is there. Listen to the messages given to you. If there is one that you take back with you, plant it at the seed of your spine, resonating through your body. When you come back to the earth, ask the new aura and the people there what they have for you. Embrace it fully. Hear the sound of the energy of the planet, the new frequencies that may or may not come to your ears. It may be from a distant space it comes, or it could be in the sounds around you. It matters not. Allow your ears to open. Allow your senses to pull in the fragrances of where you are. Allow your ears to adjust to this new frequency that you are receiving. Allow your blood to take it in. Allow the smells, taste, and touch to take in these new frequencies that are surrounding you and impregnating your cells with the true essence of divinity and divine light source. Divine grace is the love. Divine beauty is the wisdom of action, of words, and of speaking. Take these in. We ask that the angels and the masters guide you with this space that you are in, with all that you see, back onto a field of beautiful daisies on the earth. And if you are to hear music, the music will come and you will hear it in real time and space. As the music begins to slowly fade, we begin to slowly come back from where we were. Feeling a beautiful breeze blowing through where we are, the wind rustling, our mind beginning to feel the sparkling particle lights and the sparkles around it, around our head, opening up our eyes into the beauty we see on the earth and the beautiful colors that the earth carries now, the winds, the rain, the downpouring to clear off the old energies that we've been under, to clear off the old things that we've carried. It is now a joy to welcome in the new earth closer into our frequencies of where we are, to remember every moment to be a joy of love, of seeing everything perfect and in harmony to where it is to move and to learn. For everything that happens to us is an insight, is a truth, is a flower opening to the sun, seeing what we are. We are divine beings on earth. We are taking our place again on earth with a consciousness that carries that divinity of pure light and pure love. There is no judgment. There is no jealousy. There is no hurt. I knew when I was young and when I was pregnant, we women used to say, oh, we're going to get older. We're carrying these hurts now. No, God gave us this body to live it without pain, to live it without frustration, to live it without judgment, to share and analyze, to think critically, to investigate, to see the wonders of the yin and yang that the planet carried is now leaving into the pure light of the sun and the daughter. We are the sons and the daughters of the earth. We are the angelic human presence to reclaim our birthright of love on the earth, to dissolve the shadows that have been following us. They are dissolving. They have dissolved. We are letting them go. Opening your eyes, feeling your body coming back. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the divine beings that were present on our journey. And thank you to everyone who is here and all the others around the world that join us every day, and our family, to thank them for being here to help guide us into the moments to seek new insights deeper and deeper, and our friends to show us the way once again, the path of light and love. So begin to breathe. From the top of the monasteries of Tibet to the temples here in Florida and Asheville, to the churches that are around us, we fling open our doors, we fling open our houses, and we welcome everyone in. Namaste. Welcome back. When you're back, unmute yourself and share your name and anything else you'd like to share. I'd like to share that was a fantastic journey. I thank the divine for giving it to us and everybody being present. Thank you.
I'm Lillian. That was outstanding meditation. Thank you very much to you, Taveta. Thank you, the divine, and everyone that's here. It was a beautiful, beautiful journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Anybody else? Meenakshi?
It
We need
was
to.
really amazing, Tavita. It was such a beautiful journey. And I liked so much that we were in sync with one another, because at one stage I felt that it's time that you will be talking about the music. And I just sort of started it. And, that this synchronization, I think, is just so beautiful, this connection that you bring about in these circles. And I love the way that you started with the lotus and what we had discussed a little bit before. You said to remember what we saw in Aurora, and what I saw were hundreds or maybe thousands of beings. They were looking at us with so much love, and they were pouring something down a chute of prosperity and abundance, and it looked like tiny little globules of gold. I can't call them coins, I can't call them anything else. It just It was just a very, very loving, beautiful space. Thank you for that vision.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Juanita, you want to share? Or Steve, would you like to share?
I just I just enjoyed it thoroughly. I love the way it's kind of like going to consciousness, the highest possible consciousness, and then doing whatever's needed to enjoy staying there, you know, instead of, because so many times in meditation, people get involved in struggles with their mind. They say their mind won't settle down or be quiet or focus or be still, but you help people to just kind of focus beyond all that and then just stay up there. And and every single moment, every breath really is an opportunity to awaken to that, to enjoy that. And it's so it's a real celebration when someone helps people as you're doing to realize that that's the higher reality, that that's all around us all the time. We just forget, you know, so easy to forget.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. This is where we are. This is who we are. This is us. Thank you so much. Thank you. And the synchronicity that Meenakshi brought in and that you're bringing in and Lilium, we are now creating this amazing plane of consciousness that we're going to be there 100% of the time as we walk. We are now manifesting that, not just when I was in Singapore, but we're manifesting that as a group consciousness. And this is such a blessing. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Mute back up if you're done, Steve. Anybody else have anything to share? Is Tree there or Juanita? Would you like to share? Are you back? And would you like to share something? While we're waiting, we can talk about the emerald green light and the spatial light that we resonate in. We resonate in a spatial light. It is that resonance which Meenakshi and you and we all are in. It's that frequency that is source frequency. And it's the collective source. It moves beyond the earth into the universe and into the cosmos. Directly its source. And it's the step taken to allow the frequencies of the universe and the cosmos to adjust themselves. It's part of that frequency that I'm having a hard time explaining this. When you go to your place and you meditation and you get there, you just say spatial light and allow the spatial light, that space, to take you to that space and deeper and farther collectively. They would like the collective whole to move into this space of consciousness. It's a frequency between the present earth and the aurora earth, where archangels are frequencies, right? That are just frequencies in the universe around it. They have characteristics, but they're they're energy frequencies that are everywhere. And this spatial light frequency of unity conscious connection to source, us in that integration, is it's the modus operandi. It is the state of grace. It is the unity of consciousness with the divine source created for the earth aurora. It is the unity of source, which is there now. Which is where we are now. Maybe somebody else has a better explanation. I have no explanation at all. I'm just throwing it out there.
I don't have an explanation, but I want to let people know that, Tavita, you have that beautiful spatial light course that you gave us. I don't know how many years it's been, and I don't know if you've given it again, but it's the one that you created, you know. And
Right.
I think because you're there, that's why you're feeling, you're so much there right now that the words don't arise. And actually, that's what Lilium and I were talking yesterday. That because she was talking about self-expression, that sometimes we are expressing not in words, but maybe in a song or some other way. But I wanted to ask you, do you think you can teach it? Uh, can it be taught online? Because
Sure.
it's such
Yeah.
a beautiful experience. I would love it if you would give that course again.
Were you not teaching? Did you teach it online?
No, I didn't teach spatial light online.
Oh, okay.
I feel it. You are the creator of it, and you should teach it.
Well, this, the divine's the creator. Yes, we could.
Yeah,
Yeah, we could maybe work to set up a time to do that. Yes,
yeah,
it would
that'll be
be maybe 3 sessions,
okay.
and yeah, and we can
Yeah,
just we can either text the material out or send it out or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
would
could do.
love it if everyone actually came back on video. It would be very nice at this stage. But I know that people are not. Yeah, Lilium is there. Lilium is glowing golden today.
Well, the energy around the auras of everyone is so beautiful. It's just like, and it's so expanded. And at one point, one might feel afraid to expand the aura. But I think that if we remember, for me, if I can remember to stay at that space, then my energy field is my energy field only attracts. I bring this up. When I was in that space almost all the time, and I now feel above, I don't know if any of you can, but ask if you'd like. I feel above my head, about 3 inch on my head and above it. I feel this beautiful purple magenta energy. It's just like it's sitting there. And they're reminding me to tell you of so many people, and you may have had this happen to you. Someone was sharing the other day that he was out, he very much a spiritual being, and he went on a walk, and he also went on a walk for peace. And one time he was relatively near a lake, and he was standing there just looking out at the lake. And this frog jumped up on his left foot. And then there was a whole trail of frogs. There were he said about 100 or more frogs, tadpoles and frogs around his foot. And when I was diving, all these stingrays came. And there was literally 30 up and around me cycling, and everybody was moving away from me, and there were 30 stingrays. And it was like you're there, you're one, there's no you, there's just, you're there again. And God gives us this. And then there's this, you know, you'll be walking and you'll feel the energy of the tree. Or a groundhog this little pussycat was sitting here. I've got it on my, I think it was my Facebook. And she was listening. The groundhog was like this. And she was licking the groundhog, and the groundhog was going like this, you know, putting it, no, the pussy, no, I want more, I want more. And we have a bearded dragon. And when Andrew starts moving away, he goes, no, more, more. So we are the carriers of this healing light, of the source light. And when we walk, if we pass a bear and we feel the divinity of one, there's no fear. You just stand there and you are part of the earth and him. And lions walk with tigers and elephants with mice. And this is who we are. This is the spatial light, space, cosmos, universe, source, creation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I had that vision also of animals, because in today's world, every time we see animals, they show them preying on one another.
yes,
And I wrote today that it's going to be all beings, like germs and animals and plants, just like trees help one another through their root systems and also through their canopies. In the same way, I just feel that's how I saw Aurora. Very, very. And I saw a dolphin, and she came and went into my third eye. I didn't get any messages yet, but I guess she's working on my third eye a little
that's
bit more.
beautiful.
You know, a vision I had right now, which is very weird for me, is that I felt that we always think of the third eye as vision, but I'm feeling that it's going to open up with love. Because when I bring more love here, I will stop worrying about what I'm saying, because no one, like you were saying, nobody's getting hurt with what I say. I just need to realize that. So that there, I already got a message.
Yeah. And the third eye's here. And yes, yes, yes. I think the dolphin's there to tell you.
She
A
just
friend of light. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Thank you so much, Tavita. You really
Oh,
are so
thank you,
amazing.
everybody.
Thank you,
Thank
both
you.
of you. Thank you, Tavita, for the outstanding meditation. Minakshi, uh, thank you so much for this beautiful space. You don't have no idea how important that is. Um, and thank for everyone that's here. Thank
And
you very much.
without mentioning any much more, I'm also so grateful that Tavita has taught me cranial light, and everyone in our lineage is learning how to do it and to experience it, because that is what that helps so much, the cranial light work. Thank you.
Thank
Namaste.
you. Do you want to close?
I thought I will do it. Yes, I don't know why, but I'm feeling, Tavita, will you do it? I love the way you said that the lotus can be as wide as you can.
No, I think you should do. No, no. Mm-mm. No,
I knew
no.
she'll say, no, no, you should do it.
No, because it's important that you're closing.
Okay.
It's
Vinita, can you come on video also and Tree? It would be so nice if everyone came, because this needs to be done together. Okay, we have to put our videos so that our hands can be seen. So wherever you feel your energy going, because this is what Tavita reminded me today, uh, we'll do it silently, but let's look at one another and do it in sync if we can. We are always in sync. The flower opens at different times, but we won't speak. We'll just do this, keeping these two closed, and then radiate it out. Okay.
and as we're doing this, let's think of divine love, divine wisdom in the vicinity of a big figure eight, with the divine will in the extended energy of the Kundalini, of the golden silver, opening with beautiful white light. Meenakshi?
That's it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.